I didn't have to go deeper into everything I noticed. I could just leave it there. And that was new for me, because before that, everything turned into something. Every little thing became a thought, and every thought stayed longer than it needed to. But once I started letting things pass, instead of picking them up, everything felt different. Not dramatically, just calmer. Like there was less noise in the background. Less things competing for my attention, less weight that I didn't even realize I was carrying. And nothing around me changed. People were still doing the same things. The same situations were still happening, but I wasn't as connected to it anymore. And that made it more of a difference than I expected, because I realized something simple. Just because you're exposed to something doesn't mean it deserves space in your mind. Just because you notice something doesn't mean you need to think about it later. And just because something is happening around you doesn't mean you need to be a part of it, even mentally. And I think that's what people actually mean when they say, mind your business. Not shutting everyone out, just not letting everything in. Because you're always going to see things, you're always going to hear things, that part never stops. But what you do after that, that's where the difference is. You can either carry it, or you can leave it where it is. And for a long time, I carried way more than I needed to. Things that didn't help me, things that didn't matter later. Things I wouldn't even remember clearly after a few hours. But in the moment, I treated them like they mattered. And I think a lot of people do that without realizing it, including myself. You don't notice how much of your attention is being used until you start taking some of it back. And when you do, everything feels quieter, clearer, more controlled, not because life got simpler, but because you stop making everything your responsibility to think about. And I'm still figuring it out. I still catch myself getting pulled into things sometimes, still paying attention to things I don't need to, but now it doesn't last as long because I notice it, and once you notice it, it's hard to go back to how it was before. And honestly, I think that's the part that changed everything for me. Not stopping the thoughts completely, just noticing when I don't actually need to follow them. Anyways, that's it. That's the shift. Take what makes sense, leave the rest where it is, and just remember, you're not alone in this.